Good morning all. Audio, video clear. Welcome all of you. Just a minute. So welcome all of you. Welcome new students. I know few of you have joined last 2 days. For the new students, now we are doing paper analysis or solutions of the 2025 GATE exam questions one by one. Question paper by question paper we are analyzing. Topic by topic we will be discussing all these questions in the upcoming chapters. But now it is like a initial analysis. Iske baad we will be starting topic by topic. That is how the course will proceed. We have a 1 year. We'll be fully using this 1 year so that the preparation is top notch. So this is more details of this course. And this course we have started 2-3 batches. So those of you joined from yesterday, this paper analysis onwards, if you watch the recording also, it's okay. Before that, we had introductory lectures. वो भी time है तो उसका भी recording देख लीजिए. This is the schedule, how to prepare और syllabus and overview का lectures, first 3 lectures था. उसके बाद अभी ये paper PYQ analysis चल रहा है. आज 3rd lecture है ये PYQ analysis का. इसके पहले वाला 2 lectures का PYQ analysis recordings please watch new students who join. So ये PYQ analysis complete करने के बाद ही हम topic शुरू करेगा. Spatial aptitude is the first unit we are starting because that is a very important unit. 2025 exam में भी multiple purpose में question आया था spatial aptitude का. Tougher या mark consuming unit से इस बार course शुरू कर रहा है. Spatial aptitude, उसके बाद number system, उसके बाद algebra, उसके बाद permutation combination and all other areas, and reasoning and verbal ability will be towards the end of the course. We will be covering reasoning, verbal ability, etc. Exam hacks का, shortcut methods का, revision lectures, ये सब included है. ये सब in the end of the course we will be having. If any of your friends want to join this course also, let them know. We haven't started the topic, so if they join now also, they will not miss any topics. So let your friends also know about this course. New students, this is more about me. This is the bestseller book I have written for General Aptitude. These are the other resources you can be part of our Telegram channel, WhatsApp group, YouTube channel, mobile app, website, and Insta page. Mobile Telegram group and WhatsApp group exclusively for this course is also there. उसका link आपका announcement section में मिलेगा. ये course page का announcement section देख लीजिए. There you can find the link of the exclusive WhatsApp group and Telegram group where discussion of this course related topics also will be done. And other courses for CSIR-NET also it is running. And if you are preparing for CSIR-NET, I'm telling this to only science stream students, engineering and humanities stream students, CSIR-NET exam normally is not applicable. So CSIR-NET का भी complete course शुरू किया है. So CSIR-NET course का subscription पे भी you will be getting 50% discount if you are part of the GATE Live complete course. So that details also you can find here. Okay, and once again clarifying, this course is for all streams, engineering हो, pure science हो या humanities हो, सारा streams का general aptitude section common है. Stream के according उसमें कोई change नहीं है. For example, today we are discussing questions of all these subjects, whether it is civil engineering, physics, biotechnology. These all are different subjects. This is pure science. This is engineering. So, सारा streams को same question paper मिला था. These 5 subjects wrote exam in the same time slot. इसलिए इसका question papers भी ये सारा subjects के लिए common था general aptitude का. Okay, so let us start today's discussion. 10 questions of this subjects we will be discussing today. Likewise, all subjects ka we will be completing in the upcoming days. So this is the first question we are discussing. I will give you time, 1 minute to try this question. Preposition based question. Last year when we conducted this course also, I told you preposition से questions expect कर सकता है. and this paper had direct question on preposition. बहुत बार गेट एग्जाम में preposition based questions पूछा था, इस बार भी रिपीट हुआ. JN got the answer already. Yeah, in the grammar, when I discuss grammar theory, I will be giving detailed notes on prepositions. Technology based terms के लिए कौन सा preposition use करना है, place based, position based, all these things, detailed notes we have prepared. So that will be provided as part of this course. Is there any good show dash television tonight? Select the most appropriate option to complete the above sentence. In television, at television, within television, on television. On television is the right word. Again, these kinds of questions substitute karke, when you read it itself, you will feel like, okay, in, at, within doesn't make sense. ऐसा एक intuition नहीं आ रहा, तो इसका detailed theory, when you see it, you will understand it. So today's agenda is not to discuss the detailed theory of all these areas. That we will do topic by topic when we discuss verbal ability unit. So अगला क्वेश्चन vocabulary का था, little trickier words था. Try करिए all of you. Okay, so I'll explain. As a police officer was found guilty of embezzlement. Embezzlement means it's a financial crime. Like the police officer was given charge of some money, and he didn't use it, or he have done fraud with it. He stole the money that was entrusted to him. So that is the meaning of embezzlement. He was dash dismissed from the service in accordance with the service rule. So ये एक बहुत बड़ा क्राइम है ना, उसको एक रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दिया, वो रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी उसने रॉन्गली किया, दैट इज अ बिग क्राइम. इसलिए उसको कैसा डिसमिस करना है, लॉजिकली सोचो. बहुत प्रोसीजर के बाद डिसमिस करना है, या इमीडिएटली विदाउट एनी फॉर्मेलिटी डिसमिस करना है? विदाउट एनी फॉर्मेलिटी डिसमिस करना है ना. सर्विस रूल्स में भी वो एप्लीकेबल है, इसलिए उसके लिए वर्ड समरली है. Summarily means in a summary manner, मतलब without any formality, without waiting for 4 months or 6 months or 1 year, immediately dismiss किया. ऐसा rules था service rules में. So option D is the best option here. Yeah, I agree that these many of the options also not very sorry, not very simple words. That's why I told you vocabulary improve करना important है. As I have mentioned in previous classes, for new students, I'm again telling, we are starting immediately in few days. We are starting a word of the day initiative. Word of the day initiative means every day one word I will be giving you in the group, in the exclusive WhatsApp group and Telegram group of our course. One word every day. Likewise, in 1 year, you can learn almost 365 words. तो उसका वर्ड मीनिंग भी देगा, उसका सेंटेंस में कैसा यूज करना है वो भी देगा. These kinds of word cards or flashcards with one word in it will be provided as part of this course. That way, that does not mean वो word से ही क्वेश्चन आएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ये क्वेश्चन में समझोसली, ब्रेसिनली, अनइंटेंशनली, समरली ये वर्ड्स दिया, इसमें से कुछ वर्ड्स इसमें इंक्लूडेड होगा, बट मोर देन दैट द ऑब्जेक्टिव इज टू इंप्रूव योर कॉन्फिडेंस इन वोकैबुलरी। वो एक हैबिट जैसा बनाने के लिए ट्राई कर रहा है, आपका वोकैबुलरी इंप्रूव करना है। टू गिव यू दैट, to for that I'm giving you a support by doing this word of the day initiative. If you are very lucky, questions will be based on that, some of those words itself. Sometimes it may not come also, that's okay, but word power improve करना एग्जाम के लिए भी इंपॉर्टेंट है, आपका फ्यूचर इंटरव्यूज और अदर जॉब प्रोस्पेक्ट्स के लिए भी इंपॉर्टेंट है। फॉर्चुनेटली और अनफॉर्चुनेटली इंग्लिश इज एन इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इन योर फ्यूचर। मे बी यू विल से हम इंडिया में है, then why we are giving importance to English? That's a debatable topic. That is totally a different topic. But present scenario ऐसा है that your improvement in English is important for your job prospects and many other future prospects. इसलिए English improve करना will definitely help you. So try the next question. Yeah, this question in the earlier also infinite series were asked, but this is the first time they have asked an infinite series with factorial involved and all. So this time we will be giving more importance on this infinite series. 2025 is the first exam where they have given a typical infinite series like this. Infinite series इसके पहले भी पूछा था, वो geometric progression वाला infinite series एक बार पूछा था. One more question indirectly from infinite series was asked. But as they have asked this kind of a question, we have to give. I will give you a list of important infinite series. Some of them you have to by heart. Some of them I will teach you how to derive it also. Anyway, this one derivation of it will take time, but you can try it. Try it, please. Its derivation we will discuss in the series chapter. Mathematical series, there is a separate chapter we will be discussing. उसमें इसका discussion होगा detail में. Okay, for the time sake, I will just mark the answer and go to the next question. ये detailed chapter में ही इसका derivation कर सकता है, because it takes time to write the steps. Anyway, option C, E minus 1 is the correct answer here. इसका sum E minus 1 होगा, Q E minus 1 होगा. We'll discuss in the mathematical series. As I told, this paper analysis we are trying to do in 1 hour. We are trying to complete all the major questions or almost all questions in brief time, but detailed discussion of all these topics will be done in the topic by topic discussion. So fourth question, please try. इसका सिमिलर एक क्वेश्चन में प्रैक्टिस वर्कशीट में दिया था, उसमें क्यूब नहीं था, टेट्राहेड्रन था. That was asked in a previous CSIR net exam question. वो CSIR net exam question का another variation ये GATE exam में आया. Okay, I'll do one thing. I will download a cube and explain it with that cube. Then it will be easy to explain. Just a minute. Download the image of a cube. In the cube and dice chapter, we'll learn more properties of the cube, and that itself will solve this question better. But for the time's sake, we will use the image of a cube and easily understand this. Okay. Okay, look at this. Any answers? Just a minute. Okay, Kartika, Jain got an answer. A thin wire is used to construct all the edges of a cube of 1 meter side by bending. So cube का कितना edges है? 12 edges है. That you should know. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 edges are there. वो 12 मीटर को 1 मीटर वाला डिवाइड कर रहा है, मतलब हर एज के लिए 1 मीटर. यू डोंट हैव एनी एक्स्ट्रा एडजस. दैट इज an important thing. I mean, you don't have any extra length. 1 into 12 is 12 meter. So 13 मीटर था तो एक्स्ट्रा एक 1 मीटर है. वेस्ट करना ओके था, बट हियर वेस्टेज करना पॉसिबल नहीं है. So bending, cutting and soldering से करना है. If the wire is 12 meter long, what is the minimum number of cuts? मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ कट्स करना या ये पिक्चर ड्रॉ करने के लिए कितना बार पेन को लिफ्ट करना है विदाउट रिट्रेसिंग ड्रॉ करने के लिए, दोनों का आंसर सेम होगा. ये देखिए, मैं अभी तक पेन को लिफ्ट नहीं किया, यहां तक कंप्लीट किया. नाउ फ्रॉम हियर, दिस इज द फर्स्ट टाइम आई विल लिफ्ट द पेन एंड आई हैव टू कंटिन्यू दिस पिक्चर, एंड फ्रॉम हियर आई हैव टू अगेन लिफ्ट द पेन टू रीच हियर. From here, I have to again lift the pen to draw this. So total 1, 2, 3 बार पेन लिफ्ट किया मीन्स 3 बार कट भी करना है. यहाँ पे ड्रॉ करना इजियर था, इंस्टेड ऑफ शोइंग यू बाय कटिंग इट. दैट इज व्हाई आई एम ड्रॉइंग इट एंड शोइंग यू. समझ में आ रहा है ना? मैं एक और बार रिपीट कर, इसका बहुत सारा आइडेंटिकल सॉल्यूशंस होगा, बट सब में मिनिमम के लिए 3 कट्स ही होगा. Identical solution means if you want to start, you can start from the base, but still the answer won't change. यहाँ पे कट नहीं करना है मिनिमम नंबर के लिए. I am just continuing like this. For example, if I done like this, here I have to cut 1 cut, then ऐसा किया, here I have to cut 2 cut, ऐसा किया 3rd cut, ऐसा किया, so 3 cut only needed. उसके बाद लास्ट यहां कट नहीं करना है बिकॉज ऑलरेडी द वायर गॉट फिनिश्ड, इसलिए 3 कट काफी है. ऑल ऑफ यू अंडरस्टूड ना? प्लीज रेस्पॉन्ड, प्लीज रेस्पॉन्ड. मिनिमम नंबर है इसलिए ऑप्शन ए आंसर है. यू गॉट अ डिफरेंट आंसर इन द चैट, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम आस्किंग यू, इज इट क्लियर नाउ व्हाई 3 कट इज इनफ? 3 कट काफी है. ये क्वेश्चन को कंपेयर कर सकते हैं आप. याद है ना, इन स्कूल यू यूज्ड टू डू क्वेश्चंस, not questions, riddles or puzzles from your friends. They will give you a picture like this and ask you to complete this picture without lifting the pen. So same thing here also, you try to complete this picture without lifting the pen, but how much you try, you cannot do that. But kitna bar pen lift kiya, that will be the answer for this question, because how many times you are lifting the pen, that many times you have to cut the wire also. Clear now? Jayant, Kartika and all of you who are watching recording also, is it clear now how 3 is the answer? Minimum number पूछा है इसलिए 3 आंसर है. So then try the next question. I'll give you 1 to 2 minutes. Try this. Clear? Okay. So try this question, all of you. So if you are watching recording, I will strongly recommend whenever possible, please watch the lecture live itself, because that ensures more interaction. Try this. Okay, so spatial aptitude का question है. In the theory, we will be discussing what is rotation, what is flipping, what is translation. ये rotation का idea है ये question में. The figures 1, 2, 3 are parts of a sequence. Which one of the following options comes next in the sequence at 4? At picture 4. So 1, 2, 3. This 4. What will be the picture? That's a question. So here, look at this. I will first draw. This is a quarter circle. This is another quarter circle. This is another quarter circle. This red color one. This red color. This red color. This. Sorry. We'll do one thing. This red color. This red color. And this red color. These are three quarter circles that are moving in a clockwise fashion. From here to here. Here to here. Then in the next picture, it should be here ना. मतलब fourth picture में quarter circle confirm यहाँ होना चाहिए, but that is not enough. Quarter circle के बाद कुछ extension भी है. हर picture के बाद कुछ extension हो रहा है. क्या extension हो रहा है? जैसे quarter circle से एक आधा quarter circle का आधा extra आया clockwise. One second. When I draw the picture, I made a mistake. This is the quarter circle. Second quarter circle is this. Third quarter circle, this is the quarter circle. Uska extension yaha hai. When I drawn it first, I drawn it wrong. So, ye clockwise rotate kar raha hai na, from here to here, here to here, so here to here. So, in the fourth picture, here confirm a quarter circle hona chahiye. Option elimination करिए. Option A में वो quarter circle missing है, so option A eliminated. Option B में वो quarter circle है. Option C में वो quarter circle यहाँ missing है. Option D में भी वो missing है. That is enough to eliminate it. But what happens to the, what else happens? ये quarter circle के साथ आधा quarter circle extend हो गया. Then one more आधा extend होके one full quarter circle extend. Then 1.5 quarter circle extend होना चाहिए. 1 quarter circle, half more. So option B perfectly fits all these conditions. So option B is the answer. So rotation idea, but rotation के साथ ये picture expand भी हो रहा है. आधा quarter circle हर picture में expand हो रहा है clockwise fashion में. So option B is the answer. Simple है ना? So अगला question try करिए. Comprehension question, 2 mark question है, so I'll give you 2 minutes. All of you try. Any answers? Yeah, the passage is little tricky, but the options are very simple. So that way the question is easy. Elimination कर सकता है. So I will explain why do they pull down and do away with crooked streets. So they are pulling down crooked street. Who? We will read further and understand. I wonder which are my delight and hurt no man living. Every day, the wealthier nations are pulling down one or another in their capital. One or another means one or another crooked states in their capitals. हाँ, इसका context clear नहीं है. That's why we are little unclear what this is telling about. But that is okay. Read the full passage. It will make sense. So, pulling down one or another in their capitals and their great towns. They do not know why they do it, neither do I. So why they do it means what? Pull down or do away with crooked streets. Who are doing that? Wealthier nations. It ought to be enough surely to drive the great broadways which commerce needs and which are the life channels of a modern city without destroying it all history and all the humanity in between, the islands of the past. So that is the passage. So what information provided in the above? Based only on the information provided above, which of the following statements is true? Author of the passage takes delight in wondering. That is very superficial sentence. Na? Delight in wondering. I wonder does not mean that is the usage. So from that we can't say he finds delight in wondering. This is telling about a serious issue in the passage, not telling about others' character. So option A clearly galat hai. The wealthier nations are pulling down the crooked streets in their capitals. Yes. Yeah, this is telling again. The context is they are sidelining the streets that they don't like in the major cities. Again, this is a universal issue. We'll discuss about it more in the comprehension detailed lectures. Abhi elimination se ye question kaisa karna hai that we will focus on. So option B possible hai answer hone ka. Let us check other option. In the past, crooked streets were only built on islands. That was not mentioned anywhere in the passage. So without destroying all history and all the humanity in between, the islands of the past. Again, that is telling that history is important. That is what the author is trying to convey. So the option C is definitely not something that is conveyed in the passage. Based only on the information provided in the passage, we need to find the answer. Great broadways are needed to protect commerce and history. That also is not mentioned. To drive great broadways which commerce needs and which are life channels of a modern city, that is mentioned. But it is needed to protect commerce and history, that is not mentioned. So option D galat hai. So option B is the best choice. Option elimination se ye question easy tha. Passage thoda trickier hai because we may not relate to that much if you are not much into these social issues or national politics etc. If you are not keen in it, ये passage understand करने में थोड़ा time लगेगा. But option से easily elimination possible था. That is what you have to understand. Always don't expect passage to be easy. Sometimes options will be easy that you can actually eliminate them easily. Okay, अगला question ये था. 1 second, I will adjust the slide. It is overlapping. This question I am proud to say before the exam also I told learn this and go to exam. And students after the exam, many people told, sir, what you told came directly in the exam. Even in my flashcards, I have written this directly. Yeah, try the question. Before that, I will not break the suspense. How this is directly a question from our flashcards. I told you directly or indirectly, many questions you will get from flashcards. इस बार भी flashcard से direct और indirect question था. ये एक direct question था flashcard से. Try करिए ये question. Clock and time chapter का question है. This is a theory that very less teachers normally teach because it's a little tricky question, tricky theory. and normally I tell students to by heart very minimum things, and this is one thing I told students to by heart because it is that important. गेट एग्जाम में अभी तक डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चन नहीं आया है, इनडायरेक्टली क्वेश्चन ये थियरी से आया है, बट इस बार डायरेक्टली आया. 2 mark you can score just by reading that flashcard. So try this question. After that I will explain. ये बिना बाय हार्ट करके भी इसका डिराइव कर सकता है, बट वो डेरिवेशन बहुत टाइम लगेगा. दैट इज व्हाई इट इज रेकमेंडेड टू लर्न दैट कॉन्सेप्ट. 2 कॉन्सेप्ट क्लॉक प्रॉब्लम में बाय हार्ट करना है, वो 2 में से एक कॉन्सेप्ट है, ये ट्राई करिए, उसके बाद आई विल एक्सप्लेन मोर. Okay, I'll explain. Rohit goes to a restaurant for lunch at about 1 p.m. When he enters the restaurant, he notices that the hour hand and minute hand of a clock are exactly coinciding. I have told, or those who are new will be discussing that in the clock problem, that in clock problem, 3 kind of scenarios they can ask. One is right angle scenario, one is hands coinciding scenario, one is hands opposite scenario. Ye question may be one of those scenarios are asked. Which scenario? Hands coinciding. Hands coinciding means, look at this. This is the meaning of hands coinciding. Angle between our hand and minute hand is 0 degree for that. Angle between our hand and minute hand is 0 degree for that. So ऐसा clock में एक time देखा at about 1 p.m. means that time may be after 1:5 by 11. So 1:5 by 11. But that theory is not needed. Whatever be that time, after about an hour, when he leaves the restaurant, he notices that the clock hands are again exactly coinciding. How much time did Rohit spend at the restaurant? For that, this is the only theory needed. Any angle between minute hand and hour hand repeats after 65 and 5 by 11 minutes. Any angle means ये क्वेश्चन में 0 डिग्री है, उसका ही थियरी यहां दिया है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल 12 o'clock में 0 डिग्री है ना, 12 o'clock hands are coinciding na. So 1:5 by 11 minutes, yeah, 1 hour 5 and 5 by 11 minutes means 1 hour means 60 minutes. 5 and 5 by 11 means 60 plus 5, 65 and 5 by 11 minutes. 65 and 5 by 11 minutes add किया तो 155 by 11. Again 155 by 11 add किया तो 210 10 by 11. Then 3 16 10 4 by 11. That is how this whole list is created. ये पूरा list create किया है the 65 and 5 by 11 minutes add करके. But that all is not needed. This understanding that hands coinciding will happen again and again after 65 and 5 by 11 minutes, that is enough to finish this question. ये 65 and 5 by 11 minutes कैसा derive करना है, that all we will discuss in the clock problem chapter. ये clear है ना? How option C is the answer? So option C is the correct answer. Then this one is little time consuming question. So it all time consuming questions we will discuss in the particular chapters. Venn diagram ka question hai. Last class also we discussed the Venn diagram question, which was little more easier than that in the other paper. So just a minute. Yeah, you can try it. Option A will be the answer. In the Venn diagram chapter, we will discuss this question in detail. This is another question from geometry. Coordinate geometry का idea पूछा है. Coordinate geometry. This also coordinate geometry पिछले भी पूछा है, but less number of questions were asked in GATE, but this time in this paper coordinate geometry का question आया है. So try this question, all of you. If you know to visualize this question, it is very simple actually. This question algebraically कर सकता है, उसका theory will discuss in the geometry chapter, but visually कैसा करना है that I will show you, which is easier only. In school you learn how to draw graph na, that theory is enough. All of you try. Try it. I'll just draw the picture. Meantime, when you try, freehand drawing is so the picture may not be looking that accurate, but that is okay. Okay, due to lack of time, I'll start explaining. A circle with center 0.50 and radius 0.5 intersects with another circle with center 1, 1 with radius 1 at 2 points, one of the points of intersection. So यहाँ पे ये सेंटर का कोऑर्डिनेट्स दिया है ना, वो सेंटर का कोऑर्डिनेट से पिक्चर ड्रॉ करना शुरू करिए. 0.50 ये देखिए 0.50 मींस 0.5 on the x-axis, 0 on the y-axis. So ये होगा फर्स्ट सर्कल का सेंटर और फर्स्ट सर्कल का रेडियस 0.5 है, मतलब to the right 0.5, to the top 0.5, to the left 0.5, to the bottom 0.5. मतलब the circle will look something like this. In the chapter, I will draw a proper circle and explain it. The circle will look something like this because radius 0.5 है और center 0.50 है. Now another circle with 1, 1 at the center. 1, 1 at the center means different color से denote करेगा. 1 on the x-axis, 1 on the y-axis. So ये point होगा वो circle का center. और वो सर्कल का रेडियस 1 है. 1 है मतलब बॉटम 1, लेफ्ट 1, टॉप 1 एंड राइट 1. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू फ्रेम सो दैट इट इज इजियर टू अंडरस्टैंड. सो पिक्चर कुछ ऐसा कुछ होगा. आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट? क्योंकि इसका रेडियस डबल है, रेडियस 1 है, 0.5 था इसका रेडियस 1 होगा. So अभी क्वेश्चन क्या पूछ रहा है? Points of intersection. Points of intersection means this is roughly drawn, that's why it may not be that accurate, but elimination से कर सकता है. This is a point of intersection, this is a point of intersection. ये point of intersection क्या है? 1, 0 होगा ना, but 1, 0 ऑप्शन में नहीं है. So 1, 0 ऑप्शन में नहीं है, but 1, 0 आंसर है तो कंफर्म 0 0 आंसर नहीं होगा, बिकॉज 0 0 यहाँ है, दैट इज नॉट अ पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन. ये ग्रीन सर्कल और ये ब्लू सर्कल इंटरसेक्ट करना है, कंफर्म ये पॉइंट 0 0 नहीं है ना, सो 0 0 एलिमिनेट हुआ. 1 2 देखिए, 1 2 ये है, ये 1 है, 2 इज समवेयर हियर, बोथ द सर्कल इज टोटली अवे फ्रॉम 1 2 पॉइंट, तो ये भी एलिमिनेट हो गया. 0.5 ये 0.5 देखिए, 0.5 is somewhere here. That is not the point of intersection for sure, you can say, because 0.5 is actually this point of this circle only. Second circle confirm वहां intersection नहीं होगा. From the picture it is very evident. तो ये 3 eliminations काफी है. This is the shortcut way of doing. Shortcut means this takes time. What I am saying is, if you don't know much theory, पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन algebraically कैसा कैलकुलेट करना है उसका थियरी पता नहीं है, तो ऐसा विजुअलाइज करके इजीली एलिमिनेट कर सकता था. 0.2 0.4 में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, बिकॉज दिस कैन बी 0.2, दिस कैन बी 0.4, दैट मेक्स सेंस. ये पिक्चर इज नॉट परफेक्ट बट कंफर्म ये 0.5 से पहले है, सो 0.2 हो सकता है, ये 0.5 से नीचे है, सो 0.4 हो सकता है. तो उसमें लॉजिकली देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम, लेकिन बाकी सारा ऑप्शन में लॉजिकली इश्यूज है. फ्रॉम द विजुअल इट इज क्लियर, सो ऑप्शन बी इज द आंसर. ऐसा स्मार्टली करना है, डोंट डिपेंड अपॉन थियरी ऑल द टाइम. वंस यू डोंट नो द थियरी ऑफ अ क्वेश्चन, यूज एनीथिंग दैट यू नो ऑलरेडी अबाउट दैट कॉन्सेप्ट. स्कूल में डेफिनेटली यू नो हाउ टू प्लॉट 0.5 0 1 1 एक्सेट्रा, वो थियरी से स्टार्ट करिए, मे बी दैट इज इनफ टू फिनिश द क्वेश्चन. इसका शॉर्टकट मेथड है algebraically, पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन कैसा फॉर्मूला यूज करके, इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन, वो सब एक्सप्लेन करने के बाद ही उसका क्लैरिटी मिलेगा. दैट इज व्हाई वी विल स्पेयर इट फॉर द डिटेल्ड डिस्कशन व्हेन वी हैव डिस्कशन ऑन ज्योमेट्री और कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री. So the last question is this. We'll discuss this question and complete today's discussion. The question try kariye all of you. Once again, please let your friends also know about this course. This course, new batches are starting every week. So if your friends want to join, they can join the new batch from the next week onwards. And we are going to start the topics, special aptitude topic only after one more week. By that time, we'll be completing this paper analysis of 2025. So from that special aptitude, if you start also, there is no problem. But ये 2025 analysis के बाद topic शुरू किया तो we'll get little more clarity. 2025 में क्या क्या specifically पूछा, क्या क्या areas नया add किया. For example, पिछले question वो coordinate geometry का question इसके पहले भी आया था, but this was a little different question which was even more easier than the previous coordinate geometry questions GATE have asked. And that infinite sequence, infinite series, ऐसा typical infinite series like that was not asked earlier. So those were two new questions we got from this question paper. बाकी सारा questions were actually typical previous year type questions itself. So many questions will be similar, some questions will be new. So we have to be ready for everything. Maximum previous year questions you practice, maximum chances are there you get more questions typical from that questions itself. That's why we'll be analyzing PYQs in detail in each of the chapters. ये क्वेश्चन का स्ट्रक्चर देखा तो थोड़ा ट्रिकी लगेगा, बट क्वेश्चन का मीनिंग समझ में आया तो बहुत ही सिंपल है. ट्राई करिए. And I don't know whether you people have attended GATE 2025. GATE 2025, I have got only 5 papers till now from my students of 2025, because now it is not available publicly. It is available only for students who have written the exam. They can download the question paper. So 5 of the papers I already received from students. So if any of you or if any of your friends have any other subject paper, please share it in our group, in our WhatsApp group and Telegram group, so that I can discuss. Yeah, first 5 lectures ka papers I already have, but other papers, if any of you or if any of your friends have, share it. In 1 or 2 weeks, all the papers will be available in internet itself, but now only students who shared that question papers only I have with me. Okay, I'll start explaining. An object is said to have an n-fold rotational symmetry. So rotation symmetry ये सब spatial aptitude का बहुत ही important areas है, which we'll discuss in detail in the spatial aptitude unit. N-fold rotational symmetry if the object rotated by an angle of 2 pi by n is identical to the original. 2 pi means what? 2 pi radian is 360 degree. क्योंकि 360 degree means वापस same picture आएगा ना. For example, ये picture को 360 degree rotate किया तो confirm ऐसा ही मिलेगा. But 2 pi by n means what? n का जगह 1 है तो 2 pi by 1, that is 360 degree. 2 pi by n का जगह 2 है तो 2 pi by 2. 2 pi by 2 means 2 pi is 360 degree. 2 pi by 2 means 180 degree. मतलब 180 degree rotate किया तो ही वापस same picture आया तो that is called two-fold rotational symmetry. 2 pi by 3 means 360 by 3, 120 degree rotation. 2 pi by 4 means 360 by 4, 360 by 4, 90 degree rotation. So four-fold rotational symmetry means 90 degree rotate करने के बाद same picture आया तो that is called four-fold rotational symmetry. Yeah, now you may be thinking, then why didn't they mention directly 90 degree rotation? Then the question won't be tricky now. For that, a person who is not of very strong math background can get confused by the terms like 2 pi by n, n-fold rotational symmetry. Example डाल के चेक किया तो बहुत ही सिंपल होगा. n के जगह 1, 2, 3, 4. So, which one of the following objects exhibit four-fold rotational symmetry about an axis perpendicular to the plane? That means like this, clockwise rotation you can think about. So, option A, clockwise rotation किया तो 90 degree rotation से will you get the same picture or not? That is the meaning, simple meaning of the question. देखता हो. So, for that you have to know what are the changing pattern, changing things. These dots are the changing things. Now, all other things will be same itself even after 90 degree rotation. ये dots ये right side में है लेकिन ये left side में है ना. That itself says option A is wrong. क्योंकि इसका 90 degree rotation में ये dot यहाँ आएगा but it should come here so that it will have four-fold rotational symmetry. समझ में आ रहा है ना? I will just draw it in detail. 90 degree rotation के बाद if I draw this cross, ये डॉट रोटेट करने के बाद यहां आएगा बिकॉज यहां पे राइट था, यहां पे भी राइट होना चाहिए बट इट शुड कम हियर, हियर होना चाहिए, देन ओनली इट इज रोटेशनल सिमेट्री. सिमिलरली दिस विल कम, ये लेफ्ट साइड में है सो हियर इट विल कम बट इट शुड कम हियर, दैट मींस हियर, एंड दिस right side में है so it is right itself, so this is okay, but all changing properties should be correct na. So that is not correct in option A, so option A is eliminated. So ऐसा one by one check करने के जगह you can just understand ये right side में है, ये left side में है, that itself is enough to say option A is wrong. ये right side में है, ये भी right side में है, ये भी right side में है, ये भी right side में है. Are you understanding what is right side here? ये left, ये right, ये left, ये right, ये left, ये right, ये left, ये right. So option B is perfectly the answer because all of those dots are in the right end of that square. Top right end we can say to be more specific. ये एक स्क्वायर जैसा कंसिडर किया तो ये टॉप राइट है, ये टॉप राइट है. I mean ये स्क्वायर को ये राइट ओरिएंटेशन में चेक किया तो ये भी वो स्क्वायर को ऐसा रोटेट किया, उसके बाद ये भी टॉप राइट होगा, ये भी टॉप राइट होगा आफ्टर रोटेशन. प्लीज डोंट मिसअंडरस्टैंड, डोंट से दिस इज टॉप बॉटम लेफ्ट, नो, इसको रोटेट करने के बाद ये टॉप राइट होगा ना. तो टॉप राइट में कंफ्यूजन है तो जस्ट थिंक लाइक दिस पार्ट राइट, दिस पार्ट राइट, दिस पार्ट राइट, दिस पार्ट राइट. सो ये रोटेट किया तो यहां ही आएगा. दिस रोटेटेड, दिस विल बी हियर, this rotated, it will be here, this rotated, it will be here. So option B perfectly fits. Clear or not? 90-degree rotation. Those of you have confusion, after discussing the theory of rotation, translation, flipping, etc., you will understand it completely. Clockwise rotation क्या है, anti-clockwise rotation क्या है, 90 degree, 180, 270, 360 rotation में क्या क्या changes आएगा. After that you will properly understand it. And all these are separate topics, don't worry. Rotation or translation only for those two topics separately एक lecture है. Mirroring और scaling के लिए separate lecture, assembling and grouping के लिए separate lecture, paper folding cutting के लिए separate lecture, 2D and 3D pattern के लिए separate lectures. These topics I haven't decided, these are mentioned in the syllabus. It's purely based on the syllabus given by GATE exam. I mean IITs or IISCs who conduct the GATE exam. तो 2026 GATE exam का भी syllabus ये है, and इसमें transformation of shapes, translation, rotation, scaling, mirroring, assembling, grouping, paper folding, cutting, patterns in 2D, 3D ये सब mention है. इसलिए ये सारा topics के लिए. Last time we haven't discussed this much in depth spatial aptitude, but many people told that spatial aptitude बहुत tricky लग रहा है. That is why this time we have added extra lectures on spatial aptitude, so that the clarity will be top notch. So ये क्वेश्चन पेपर एनालाइज किया तो क्या क्या एरिया से क्वेश्चन आया था. वर्बल एबिलिटी, ग्रामर से भी क्वेश्चन आया. ग्रामर में पर्टिकुलरली प्रीपोजिशन एंड वोकैबुलरी से भी क्वेश्चन आया था. एंड मैथमेटिकल सीक्वेंस एंड सीरीज से क्वेश्चन आया था. दिस इज पजल टाइप क्वेश्चन, बट क्यूब एंड डाइस का आइडिया है. ज्योमेट्री, क्यूब एंड डाइस, पजल्स, ये तीनों का मिक्सचर है. ये क्वेश्चन हाइब्रिड क्वेश्चन है. और यह स्पेशल एप्टीट्यूड का सिंपल क्वेश्चन था. यह कॉम्प्रिहेंशन का क्वेश्चन, ये क्लॉक एंड कैलेंडर का क्वेश्चन, आई मीन क्लॉक प्रॉब्लम्स. दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन ऑन वेन डायग्राम, दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन ऑन कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री और ज्योमेट्री, एंड दिस इज एन अगेन स्पेशल एप्टीट्यूड. सो ये पेपर में स्पेशल एप्टीट्यूड से क्वेश्चन आया था 3 मार्क का. 1 mark question and 2 mark question together, 3 mark. So very important spatial aptitude. Spatial aptitude is a relatively new topic because last 5 years is not a very less period, but 5 year पहले ये unit introduce किया था. इसलिए सारा papers में, almost all papers they ask questions from spatial aptitude, 1 or sometimes 2. ये paper में 2 question आया था. Other papers, many of them have only 1 question. But 1 question of 2 mark is not very not less important, it is very important na, because 15 mark mein 2 mark is very important. So 2025 papers, as per what we discussed in the last GATE 2025 course itself, the questions came and many of them were from directly from what I have discussed. The spatial aptitude वो rotation topic ये लेक्चर में डिस्कस करेगा. क्लॉक प्रॉब्लम दैट 65 एंड 511 मिनट का डिटेल्ड थियरी ये लेक्चर में डिस्कस करेगा. वर्बल एबिलिटी, सॉरी, ग्रामर का प्रीपोजिशन का लेक्चर, प्रीपोजिशन का थियरी ये लेक्चर में डिस्कस करेगा और उसका PYQs ये लेक्चर में डिस्कस करेगा. एंड वोकैबुलरी का एक सेपरेट लेक्चर होगा. ये सब वोकैबुलरी है, बट वर्ड पावर जैसा वोकैबुलरी क्वेश्चंस ये लेक्चर में डिस्कस करेगा. एंड अदर एरियाज, व्हाट वाज दिस, ज्योमेट्री या ज्योमेट्री, कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री के लिए एक सेपरेट लेक्चर है. दैट टाइम वी विल डिस्कस मोर इन डेप्थ द हाउ टू ड्रॉ पिक्चर एक्सेट्रा. ये सब ज्योमेट्री लेक्चर्स है, बट वो पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री का था. देन मैथमेटिकल सीक्वेंस एंड सीरीज एक सेपरेट लेक्चर है, उसमें वो इन्फिनिट सीरीज के बारे में डिटेल्ड डिस्कशन होगा. देन व्हाट एल्स, व्हाट वाज द अदर, क्यूब्स एंड डाइसेस में we'll discuss more about cubes and its properties, that question of cubes and dice. Then yeah, that were the major areas from which questions were asked. And Venn diagram, yeah, Venn diagram इस बार multiple papers में Venn diagram question था. So Venn diagram we'll be discussing in a separate lecture. Venn diagram. Venn diagram is, some questions are of data interpretation fashion, some questions are of reasoning fashion, and वो Venn diagram का idea ये syllogism chapter में भी important है. Syllogism is a separate topic we will be discussing. Syllogism. So that was the idea of the topics. Any other doubts you have, please ask. Yeah, and comprehension, obviously. Comprehension, almost all papers में comprehension question होगा. Yeah, all other questions we have discussed already. Any other doubts? So new students, hope you are getting a clarity how gate exam questions are asked if you are new to the preparation. For that, this paper analysis, we are starting our discussion from the paper analysis itself. Or please let your friends also know about this course, and if any of you who want to join the course, more details of the course is given here. It's a course, 1 year course. 1 year में not only classes, recordings of the classes, study materials of each topic, full-length mock test of general aptitude, all these are included in this course, and doubt clearing sessions, separate doubt clearing sessions भी होगा, or exclusive study materials, say told the flashcards from which questions were directly asked. उसका access आपको मिलेगा. Weekly tests होगा. When we start the topics, every week test will be based on that topic. So the idea is every week 3 classes will be there. और 3 days आपका प्रैक्टिस के लिए दे रहा है. 3 क्लासेस, वो 3 क्लासेस के बाद उसका क्लास नोट्स और वर्कशीट्स आपको प्रोवाइड करेगा, और वो क्लास नोट्स और वर्कशीट्स वर्कआउट करने के लिए ये 3 days दिया है. और उसके बाद 7th day में वी विल हैव द वीकली टेस्ट. सो ऐसा सिस्टमैटिकली हर वीक 3 क्लासेस, बाकी 3 दिन प्रैक्टिस, और 1 day there will be weekly test. That is how the course we are planning. और उसके साथ सारा टॉपिक्स कंप्लीट करने के बाद 10 मॉक टेस्ट आप अटेम्प्ट करना है. और ये कोर्स में 15 शॉर्टकट अप्रोचेस के बारे में डिस्कशन होगा, एग्जाम हैक के बारे में डिस्कशन होगा, और हर टॉपिक्स का डिटेल डिस्कशन होगा. फर्स्ट बैच फरवरी 17 में स्टार्ट किया था, बट वी विल बी स्टार्टिंग न्यू बैचेस एवरी वीक. बट अर्लियर यू स्टार्ट बेटर इट इज, बिकॉज it's a 1 year course. Anyway, it will get over by February 28, 2025, 26. The access will be, revoked, because February 28, 2026 का exam complete होगा anyway. Exam का date नहीं आया है, but it will be first week to third week of February. But we are giving access till February 28. So earlier you start, earlier batch you join, you will get more access of more days you will get the access. So that is why joining early is better. But new batches will be announced every month. Minimum 2 batches will be announced. As a cycle, we will be continuing these classes. Once we complete the 75 lectures, again the next round starts. That way you won't miss any lectures, even if you start any time if you are starting the batch, you won't miss any lectures. That's why please let your friends also know about this course. They can join at any time of the year, but earlier they join, more access they will be getting, more activities they will be part of. Like word of the day initiative, they will be starting from the beginning. They're joining in between. Many words they have to together learn, but every day 1 word, that is better, no? And question of the day initiative hoga, and other initiatives, you will be getting more access. And if you want, you can attend the lectures once again, as we are conducting this lectures again. So वो live classes का repeated access भी होगा if you are joining early. So those of you who join now, these spatial aptitude topics will be taken minimum 2 times in the cycles. So once you attended, you think that मैं एक और बार ये live lectures attend किया तो वो revision हो जाएगा. You are allowed to do that. So February 28, 2026 तक ये कोर्स में कितना बार ये लेक्चर्स रिपीट हो रहा है, वो सबका एक्सेस आपको अगेन मिलेगा. 2 times only it will be repeated, not more than that. The cycle of 75 lectures we will be conducting minimum 2 times. That is how the course will be proceeded. So any other doubts? No, right? So let's conclude then. Thank you all of you. Take care all of you. Those of you watching recording also, note down your doubts. We will discuss that in the particular topics. If any question you have doubt, वो क्वेश्चन का डिटेल्ड एक्सप्लेनेशन पर्टिकुलर, फॉर एग्जांपल आज 2 स्पेशल एप्टीट्यूड टॉपिक्स क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस किया था, उसमें से एक क्वेश्चन रोटेशन का था, वो ये लेक्चर में अगेन डिस्कस होगा. अनदर क्वेश्चन वाज this rotation question, and other question also was based on rotation itself, rotation and 2D 3D ka pattern together. So that will be discussed again in that particular topic. Don't worry if you have any lack of clarity or find it difficult how to understand that patterns. Detailed theory mein discuss hoga. Jayant, are you using raise hand feature? Shall I add you? New students, raise hand feature is for you to ask your doubt through the audio. So if you want, you can use the raise hand feature anytime in the live class. So that is the benefits of live class. Raise hand feature hoga, live chat feature hoga, और एक daily routine, that is very important. Live class attend कर रहा था, वो routine automatically maintain हो जाएगा. That routine itself will help you to do better prepare. Otherwise recording देखने में problem ये है, due to some personal reasons 1 or 2 days you miss lectures, next day you will feel like, okay, I missed that lectures, that also should be watched. That arrear will compound. That's why sometimes you will lose the track of that preparation. But recording देखने वक्त भी what you can do is keep a regular time for watching the recording. Daily, religiously, fix a time that you feel you decide that I will not skip that time. Every day that time I will watch the recording of the live class. This I'm telling to those people who cannot attend live class. Live class is the best thing. Recordings is the second best thing. Recordings mein you have to maintain that routine. Live classes mein routine will be all automatically maintained. As you know that the teacher is coming at this time, you will be like automatically forced to attend the lecture at that time. That way, that routine will be maintained properly. That routine is very important actually. Recording mein you have to create that routine yourself. Then recording also is fine. So that's it. Thank you all of you. Take care all of you. See you all in the next class. Have a good day. Saturday, Sunday classes won't be there. Now Monday we will meet again. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.